All right, top three hydrosols in the kitchen. I'm here with Chef Alex Hamilton.
Hello.
Yeah, and I know you just love
Oh,
using these
I
hydrosols.
love honestly they're so important for so many of the food items in the Light Cellar kitchen.
Yeah,
And so the top three start with Superstar Anise Hydrosol.
yeah,
Like as soon as I was like, oh wow, there's so many possibilities with this. I mean, it's just like
yeah. Let's
it's
give that
so
a little
good. Like,
shot
like it
there.
is just it's the spirit
Mm,
of the plant.
yes, there it is. Yeah, what I love what you're doing is many people are still just kind of getting familiar with hydrosols.
Hmm.
Like a lot of us, myself included, a number of years ago was rose, and it was
Hmm.
like, okay, rose on the face, and then it's very intuitive to like kind of aromatically spritz it and
Hmm.
just bathe yourself in the kind of the botanical goodness that it
Hmm.
releases. But you were like just straight to the culinary
Oh,
creations.
again, there's so much possibility because it is just like that flavor without all of
Yeah,
the having to decoct it or make a
right.
tea out of it,
Yeah,
which and sometimes we'll change colors or
right.
and then this is just the pure liquid, like unadulterated,
Yeah,
colorless liquid with
mm,
all of the flavor, like packed with flavor. And
totally.
so
Yeah. Okay. Well, star anise. I've seen you add that to soups. What is some of the context of where you might add that one?
okay, so two of my favorite are the sodas. I use it
Right.
for a lot of body in the root beer and the popular cola, which is going
Right.
to be coming soon. I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
And but then as in a savory application, it is in the pho bone broth that we use,
Right.
and then there is some soups that I'll do like more of a like a Southeast Asian or Asian, like East Asian inspired soup, because like that it is so prominent in a lot of those cuisines.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. All right. Well, in kind of thinking up this idea, it's like, what would Alex choose as his top three? Like
Yeah,
Superstar Anise was just like, okay, I know
yeah,
that's going to be on the list
yeah,
for sure.
100%.
All right. So next,
Holy basil.
holy basil, yes, and this is the Rama variety. It's biodynamically grown from some really wonderful folks out in Ontario, and it's just this holy basil, just phenomenal.
Oh, so good, so good.
So we're just spritzing. We're getting a sense of that flavor. Of course, you can put it on topically, but yeah. Now, when you're adding these, obviously, you're going to take that lid off. You're going to like put a little
Mhm.
splash in.
Yeah.
Are you measuring kind of the teaspoon by the tablespoon, or just intuitive? Like,
It is intuitive, but I do have to record it as a somewhat. It's the word scant comes,
right?
and that really means is like about approximately. So it's like scant tablespoon. And it's like
Yeah.
pour it in. That's about 15 milliliters, because like a little goes a long way. And so
Yeah.
this is prominently featured in our freezies,
Yes.
kombuchas. I even the tomato soup that
Yeah.
I've done, and we're gonna do more.
Right.
That basil, anywhere where basil is prominent, holy basil just really shines as
Yeah.
well.
It's like I don't know if this is the best description, but like an exotic basil.
It
In
is. It
that
really
sense,
is. Yeah. No,
you can
it
fill the
totally is.
niche, the
Yeah.
flavor niche of your culinary basil, but adding in the holy basil, it's just like boom, next
Oh,
level.
so good, and then just like the adaptogenic effects of it is
Yeah.
amazing too, right? It's like this whole like
Yeah.
super calm, and
Yeah.
then that's like I love that it's a two-part thing. The flavor is amazing,
Mhm.
and also the effects are amazing too.
Yeah, so that's actually reminds me, super anise. I haven't done it with the holy basil yet, but I know some folks that we're adding the star anise to their drinking water.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah.
pine or whatever it is. You got your water bottle, and just adds that flavor. And then not everybody loves drinking water. I do personally, but
Yeah.
you know, this takes it to the next level. So kids, they got a little bit of flavor in there. There's that kind of a thing.
And isn't there something about like structuring it, like because like
Yeah.
the plants, like it just structures it in a way
Totally.
that
You've got all the like internal cellular water of these plants that gets steam distilled, plus the essential oils, plus,
yeah.
and yeah, really just adds to your water. And the other really neat thing about, you mentioned freezies, popsicles, when you make popsicles with the hydrosols, some of them, not all of them, will kind of like go cloudy. So it makes this really like neat looking popsicle.
Totally, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And and another note too is that these are also very prominently used in like the gummies and things like that
Oh,
too, that we were
yeah.
doing, but we're not doing them at the moment. But it is like
Yeah.
that to me, because then you're not destructuring any of like the gelatin or anything. It just
Right.
like gets such a good flavor in there. And,
Yeah.
and and also with the drinks is like for the mocktails class
Oh, yes.
that I'm doing with Angela.
Yeah.
You know, like these are so prominent because in almost all spirit or non-alcoholic spirit things, even in the industry out there, a lot of it is based on hydrosols, right? And no one knows that. They're like, how do you get this clear liquid and with all this taste? And it's like, you know, that
Yeah.
it's this.
No, 100%. What are those like? Yeah, the no alcohol gins.
Yeah,
They're
totally.
actually just hydrosols.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And then the last one. This is my favorite. This one is just like, I mean,
yeah, the
this is
jasmine
like,
green tea.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's so new
so
to us
good.
all.
It's so
Like,
good.
yeah, everyone's just going crazy for it. So
Oh, that one is just so.
it's floral, it's fruity, and then you get all that flavor, but then it leaves this nice, just like gentle green tea tannin bitterness on the mouth.
Yeah, it is. It is like it is one of my favorite. You know, it's where it's just like,
Yeah.
you know, the one that I'm hoping for, but you know, is root beer. You know,
Oh,
next, right?
yeah, for sure.
Because I want to do like a clear root beer. Like remember Clear Coke?
Yeah.
It was.
Okay, the sassafras.
Yeah,
the
totally.
clear Coke, the clear Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have the clear root beer
Oh,
coming
so
soon.
good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the green jasmine green tea. We've been talking about your inspiration behind the electrolyte beverages.
Yes.
So we do have the jasmine matcha electrolyte, and the inspiration is to add that just to kind of give it that deeper embellishment of fruits and flowers and
Totally.
green tea.
And the thing is that like if it's part of a broader flavor spectrum, then it can just add more floral to stuff too.
Right.
Like just the jasmine, because jasmine's such a it's immediately what I think of is floral.
Yeah.
You know, just like rose.
Yeah.
It's that kind of one. So if you want to boost a floral like lilac or something like that, a little bit of this,
Right.
not too much, but like a little bit will just like boost that floralness of the lilac.
Yeah, cool. And what I really am loving about the jasmine green tea is, again, spritzing it on the face, and it just lingers. You know, like I
so
just
good.
sprayed myself. I was walking around the house, and Eska, my son, he's like, oh, what is that? He's like, I want some, you know, and it just stays. It's just like you can just like get this like essence, like just emitting off of your space from the spray. So
well, and that's like the thing about like olfactory is like it's so close to memory in the brain.
right.
That like that's where, you know, like famously in Ratatouille, the movie, that was like the stodgy, you know, ironclad critic, you know, is transported back to his childhood through smell, you know, first, like that aroma. And so a lot of these have these aromas that, you know, we're like, why do I feel so good? You know, because it's like, you know, the star anise maybe reminds us of like, you know, like pumpkin pie or something like that, you know, like it just those little bits. And then I know for jasmine green tea, for me, there's a lot of like tea and a lot of good moments with tea, you know, that it reminds me of. So.
Yeah. Cool. All right, there we are. Top 3 hydrosols in the kitchen with Chef Alex Hamilton, superstar anise, holy basil, jasmine green tea. I mean, honorable mentions. We could go through the list.
Oh, there's spruce.
Spruce and fennel, and soon to be sassafras for the root beer.
Love it.
So coming
so
soon.
good.
All right. Well, we got them right behind here us in the shop. You can find them all online and in person. So yeah, get some and play and enjoy.
See you soon.